No, it's no secret that the Lakers have been massively struggling this season, and things just keep looking low for the once notorious team. But why exactly are LeBron James and Anthony Davis calling out for help? What happened? And also a potential trade between the Indiana Pacers and Lakers, and potentially a few other teams. So let's take a look at all the need-to-know information. First up, LeBron James and Anthony Davis are apparently crying out for help. So what happened? The previous season, the NBA star LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers were eliminated from the playoffs. Even though James missed some games due to injuries, he still averaged 30 points per game after 12 years. Additionally, the superstar Anthony Davis's absence from the Lakers lineup last season was a major problem. Another significant aspect was Russell Westbrook's difficulties shooting from beyond the arc, which caused many supporters to urge the trading of Westbrook. With an 11-15 record so far this year, the Lakers are also off to a rough start. Recent rumors have highlighted the Lakers' potential trade alternatives this season, with LeBron and AD calling out for help. Westbrook began to play off the bench this season as Darvin Ham took over as the LA team's head coach. However, the Lakers' terrible start to the current season included 5 straight defeats. But one thing is for sure, Davis and James have been performing very well despite their terrible form. But the pair requires a strong supporting cast to have a good team, so it's only natural that many supporters believe the squad should add some good players to aid the duo. Some prospective Lakers additions that might benefit LeBron James and Anthony Davis were recently detailed in a report. The report concluded that the couple are pleading for assistance. According to the source, the Lakers are rumored to be interested in trading for Buddy Hield, Miles Turner, DeMar DeRozan, and Nikola Vucevic. Meanwhile, the Chicago Bulls and Indiana Pacers might not be eager to make significant personnel adjustments. Bojan Bogdanovic, Kyle Kuzma, Alec Burks, and Kelly Oubre Jr. were also mentioned in the report as potential targets for the Lakers. Former Laker Kuzma had earned a ring with the group. He is a willing team player and has always said great things about James. Since joining the Washington Wizards, the rising star has thrived and is only set to get better and better. Although he's not particularly effective from beyond the arc, he's still an excellent player with great potential who can contribute in other areas. This season, Kuzma is also averaging 21 points per game. Next up, could a potential Pacer and Laker trade take place? The possibility of a trade between the Indiana Pacers and Los Angeles Lakers has been discussed frequently in the media over the summer. With the trading time fast approaching, rumors have been circling the web. There have been several variations of the trade, but generally speaking, it entails giving up Miles Turner and Buddy Hield in exchange for Russell Westbrook and 2 first-round picks. Fans of the Pacers have been divided over whether or not this trade should go through for months, since the team is torn between being good enough to contend and losing for a high draft pick. For the sake of argument, let's say the Indiana Pacers opt to deal away their veteran contracts to increase their chances of landing a top choice in a general draft. How does our package stack up against prospective trade offers from other teams in the league? Furthermore, which teams might be more inclined to let go of its seasoned players to boost their chances of being picked higher in the draft? The Lakers might be more willing to make a deal now than they were a few weeks ago because they're beginning to play well and they can contend for the championship. But will the Pacers agree to that? We examine how the deal measure up. Also, could anything happen between San Antonio and Indiana? The Pacers, who currently appear to be a skeletal basketball team, need a clearer direction than the Spurs. As a result, improving their draft odds is an almost certain course for them to adopt at this stage. What then may they be able to provide the Lakers in exchange for Westbrook and 2 first-round picks? According to NBA Analysis Network, the Spurs contract is as follows. Potential offers from Spurs for Josh Richardson, Doug McDermott, and Jakob Poeltl. Potential Pacers offer includes Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. These don't initially appear to be all that different when compared side by side. Jakob Poeltl is a capable big man but lacks Miles Turner's range and blocking skills. Turner might be better equipped to play with Anthony Davis and open up space, whereas Poeltl might provide a different level of adaptability. Additionally, Buddy Hield and Doug McDermott have decent 3-point shooting ranges, so the key question would be how much the Lakers would value Josh Richardson. Miles and Buddy are superior to Poeltl and McDermott to make the Pacers deal more advantageous than the Spurs agreement. Lastly, could the Chicago Bulls and Pacers make a trade? The Chicago Bulls have emerged as a surprise contender in recent weeks. Compared to their expectations, the Bulls are off to a dismal start, and it's becoming obvious that they aren't good enough to compete with the Eastern Conference's elite. As a result, they may have talented players who are highly tradable to groups who believe they have a chance to compete. There are still numerous variations of this transaction, however. Clutch Points has offered the following. Potential Chicago offers include Nikola Vucevic and DeMar DeRozan, and potential Indiana offers include Miles Turner and Buddy Hield. The talent advantage in this transaction is unquestionably in Chicago's favor. Compared to the Pacers offer, they would be giving up 2 two players who could be considered all-stars, but in this instance, the true issue is fit. DeMar DeRozan, who plays off the ball and has a strong mid-range shot, would probably fit in well. He could certainly fit in the Lakers' offense with little trouble at all. Vucevic, however, might be at best an odd combination with Anthony Davis. NBA players remark on the thrilling overtime game between the Celtics and Lakers. One of the wildest games of the season was played between the Boston Celtics and Los Angeles Lakers, and Jason Tatum's MVP caliber performance helped Boston win 122-118 on the road. The Lakers launched a ferocious rally, riding a 31-5 run to turn the game on its head and lead by 12 points, while the Celtics appeared to be in cruise control. The Celtics led by as much as 20 points in the third quarter. When the Celtics appeared to have the game in hand, they fought back with a late run of their own, and Tatum sent the game into overtime with a difficult turnaround fadeaway before winning it in the extra frame. Fans were clearly on the edge of their seats throughout the back-and-forth roller coaster, while players from the past and present watched on as the Twitter timeline heated up. No one was happier with the outcome than Celtics great Paul Pierce. It's great that the Celtics are a force to be reckoned with and a team to watch out for. Now, let's talk about the top teams currently. Who are they? Well, coming in fourth, the Nuggets. A club boasting the two-time defending league MVP finds it challenging to go unnoticed, but the Nuggets appear to be doing just that thus far this year. Even while Nikola Jokic's statistics this season may not be as eye-popping as they were the previous two seasons, the trade-off has been a more regular success. He's still a walking danger to record a triple-double. The Nuggets are quietly vying for the top slot in the Western Conference earlier in the season, with a healthy Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. flanking him, as well as high-caliber supporting players like Aaron Gordon, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Bruce Brown, and Bones Highland. Third, the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns are off to a quick start this season despite all the turmoil and commotion they experienced leading up to the preseason, with the same exact nucleus of Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges, and Chris Paul. This team is still the same one that was 2 wins away from winning the NBA championship 2 years ago. Additionally, the squad had a 64-game winning streak before their postseason meltdown last season. The postseason will be their real test, an opportunity for evaluation, but for the time being, you can count on them to keep winning thanks to their top player, Devin Booker. This team knows how to play with each other, even though its chemistry off the floor may still be questionable. In second place currently is the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks have a good argument to be the greatest team in the East and the best team in the NBA when they're fully healthy. The Bucks have been among the greatest basketball teams even without all-star Chris Middleton. Without PJ Tucker, the 2021 NBA champions still have most of their NBA Finals rotation, led by Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is ranked first in our rankings. The squad has been alright without their Robin because they know they can beat anyone as long as number 34 is on the court. And when you combine that with the established camaraderie among the core bunch, even though Giannis and Drew Holiday have missed games this season, the Bucks have had a strong start. Chris Middleton's impending comeback should intimidate the opposition, but it's possible that the Bucks won't be fully functional until January while they wait for newly signed forwards Joe Ingles, who tore his anterior cruciate ligament while playing for the Utah Jazz last year. If Ingles is even the player he was in Utah, he may turn out to be a cunning acquisition. And of course, leading the pack this season, the Boston Celtics. The Celtics could not win the NBA championship last season after losing to the Warriors in 6 games, but their future seemed promising. The Celtics appeared ready to be even more dominant during the 2022-2023 regular season, flanked by all-star wings Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and bolstered by the offseason additions of Malcolm Brogdon and Danilo Gallinari. There were some reasons to wonder whether the Celtics could be the same dominant team they were in the second half of the last season on their way to the finals after Gallinari tore his ACL during Eurobasket play. Starting center Robert Williams underwent another knee procedure, and head coach Ime Udoka was suspended for the entire season, but their performance to begin the year has hushed everyone. Unfortunately, guys, that's all the time we have for today. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and as always, thanks for watching.